family, you're not ready for the pure heat that is Portgas D Ace, 2nd Division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates. He walked around with the most dangerous element on his side, and his legacy is forever tied to the raw power of the flame fruit. And today, we're going to give the Mera Mera no Mi a grade ranging from A to F. And family, this one is complicated, but best believe we evaluate the power first and then the user. Now this fruit grants you one of the most destructive abilities in One Piece, and that is the power to completely turn your body into fire, meaning physical attacks are absolutely useless against you. They just pass right through like you're a ghost. You can also create massive fire fists that burn entire ships to ashes, or just straight up launch columns of pure hellish chaos at your enemies. The sheer scale of destruction is mind-blowing. Also, the fire itself is a ridiculous advantage, because you can use it to propel yourself, create massive walls, or just melt the battlefield. And a matter of fact, the heat is so intense that most enemies are already cooked before you even land a punch. But the crowning jewel of this Logia fruit is the ability to control and become the element itself, which in One Piece is basically a cheat code for anyone who chooses to go up against a non-Haki user. But a fruit is only as good as its user, and Ace was on a genius level when it came to its raw power. For example, he quickly mastered the fruit, making his movements as smooth as butter. But his real power came from his reckless confidence, because he was absolutely fearless and always went for the devastating high-risk attack. He used the fire to fuel his ambition. By creating his own crew and commanding the Whitebeard fleet, he was able to build an entire reputation feared by the Marines, making an encounter with him feel almost impossible to win. But his biggest weakness was his giant ego and hot-headed nature, which, as most of you know, had a very negative consequence when he bumped into Blackbeard. So when it comes to giving this fruit a grade, I'm going to give it a B+, because it gives you the absolute best defense, while also giving you the ability to lay waste to any battlefield with pure firepower. But best believe your power is worthless against someone who mastered Haki. And if you bump into someone who can nullify your fruit, you're just a regular dude. But beyond that, this devil fruit is pure chaos. And I think many of you would love to have it, so let me know in the comment section if you would. And when you're done doing that, click on one of these videos that I cooked up for you, and I will see you on the next one.